me tonight and relax and just play some music. And what I'll do is maybe not have the music that loud, but talk a little bit closer to the microphone. We haven't got this dialed in just yet. Hang out, relax, drop an E, whatever you want to do. And I hope you like it. Other than that, I think we got a better volume now. Check 1, 2. Is everybody out there? You guys in the back, can you hear me? You guys are good? Okay. So we're going to get going. First track I am playing tonight is classic of mine, many years. It is Filter, Take a Picture. Of course, the only mix to play on the hybrid. I've probably played this 120 times more in my life. So yeah, check it out.
Could everyone agree that no one should be left alone? Could everyone agree that they should not be left alone? And I feel like a newborn. And I feel like a newborn.
Just joining us now, Dublin, my beloved domestic short hair black cat. Few of you actually wrote in and asked a few questions about what the hell it is I am doing tonight. A lot of people are very confused by that I wasn't going to do just a normal house or trance or techno set. I'm going to answer a couple of those questions later. I picked about maybe four good ones. The rest were pretty dumb. I won't even answer those. But yeah, here comes the breakdown for this one. Played it the first time at a party back in Vancouver. Miracle on 34th? No, Miracle on East 3rd Street. Ripped the roof off that place. Sure hope everyone can hear me now. Not super great on the microphone, but I do my best. I'm going to try.
Could you take my picture? 'Cause I won't remember. Could you take my picture? 'Cause I won't remember. Could you take my picture? 'Cause I won't remember. Could you take my picture? 'Cause I won't remember.
So that was the first one. One of my favorites. Actually, I don't have a digital copy of that, so I'm going to try and find that, or else I'm going to rip this one. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot here. I don't know what you want to hear, but how about this one? So my wonderful partner in life, Audrey, came up with a new record, a new track that she made. And this actually is the track that inspired me to help her with it. It reminded me of one, and it's really hard to find online and anywhere because they probably made like 500 copies of this. But I think this is the right side. Let's check it out. It's on a British label called Studio 4. I think it's called Loops. And it's about 138 beats per minute, but back then it was kind of slow when I played it, so I actually even pitched it up from what it is now. It's at 0 now. But yeah, I used to crank this thing up just to tell you what the different style I used to play. Started out. So yeah, have a listen. Figure out this whole Twitch chat room business. So bear with me. Listen to this. Okay, I'm in the chat room. I figured it out. can see where this one's going and where I played it, like at 4 or 5 in the morning. Yeah, I really love this one. I've never found anything else on this label. Probably did more, but I've never been able to find it. Thank God those old records back then, you knew exactly where the ending and the last bit that you had, where you knew you were going to cue and that was your last shot. That's where you were lined up and ready to go. There was no loops and all that. I still prefer it, but with Tractor and all that, playing these records, it's fun. That's very, very enjoyable, very rewarding. Alright, this one's going to run out in a minute. This one's going to run out in a little bit. So that wasn't one that you played at like a restaurant or somebody's birthday, unless they asked for it, I guess. But I'm going to go back a little bit farther than that now. So this is kind of a weird one. So this is called Glad I Ate Her. It uses a sample from the movie Gladiator. It's on Fire Recordings. They only made 999 of these. And Danny Laguerre, if you're watching, I'm pretty sure this is your copy. It's one-sided. It was a promo. There was a couple remixes came out a little while ago, but nothing like this one. I was never a huge fan of it, but here, have a listen. Yeah, I'm just going to skip to the breakdown because it's kind of boring. I guess because it's rare. It's cool. I don't know. I mean, you played it out like once. I guess. We'll do one more track and then I get to one of the questions that you guys sent in. That's right. I would play this one now. It's kind of lost its magic. Anyway, just thought I'd play that. Probably most people have never ever heard that or that it existed. Yeah, so we're getting along here. We'll do one more, and then we're going to read one of the questions that you guys sent in. So let's go back. These are all unopened. What are you thinking here? What's this one? Well, this is a good one. So I played this at the Korean Cultural Center in the year 2000, I think it was. Shit, I don't remember exactly when or where. I think that was there. Big tune at the time. See if you can guess what it is. CRW, I Feel Love. Obviously, you're only going to play the Mauro Piccato remix. Nucleus, remember that label? It was like a hard house label. Then they had a few that were a little bit more trancier. Kind of bought those ones. Left the harder stuff for the other guys. Right about at this point, the Pioneer DJ M500, get on the flanger, get that flanger, late 90s trance flanger, pretty much the effect that only effect we ever use. Shout out to Guns N' Roses for the raid. Thanks, good sir. You are just in time. All right, that was the end of that one. So as promised, a few people wrote in some questions. So I'm going to start with one pretty easy one. Let me see if I can call it up here. Let's see. All right, Jeff from Burnaby asks, Rolling Ball YVR, what is one of your most rarest and fun records to play? Rarest record. We've got a few in the world of music and stuff. I don't know how rare it is, but I think it's pretty rare. You'll all know the record, you'll know the song pretty easily. But I think the reason that it's rare is that it's on a limited edition white vinyl. So we're going to play this one. I really hope you know what this is. So great memories of this record, probably from Hackers. Remember that movie? I can't remember when that came out, like 93, maybe 94. Calgary was that scene, I think, in the arcade when they were doing that kind of wipeout kind of game. So, hearing that in the theater on that like Dolby sound, whatever, it was like, whoa! I knew what the record was. I'd heard of it, but I hadn't heard of it then. A little bit behind. Come out. It wasn't even on an album. It was purely a single. And here it is. So probably one of their biggest, if not the biggest track from Underworld. 2000, I think it was. John Digweed and Nick Muir Bedrock came out with the Bedrock remix. And he actually played it on my birthday in Victoria. And I'm going to show you the flyer. So summer school, 2000 in Victoria. Sasha, John Digweed. It was up like the last track, about 8:30 in the morning, and lights were on, and everybody was having a good time. And he played this with a little waving little Canada flag at the end of the set. It was quite something. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. We're back. Big shout out to Rich. Just joined us all the way from beautiful sunny Mission tonight. We're going to tune in, lock in, and lock out. So it's kind of a long one. The original was always kind of difficult to mix and where to play it, how to play it. So let's go back a little bit. No more Underworld. Let's give something else. This is a good one. I'm going to go back to the rave days. Have they ever ended? Did they ever begin? I think this is the one. We're going to play... Oh, yeah, this side. So, one of my favorites. I hope you like it, too. Life on Mars, Life in Mines, Evolution Remix. I think this was on Sasha, San Francisco, I want to say. Doesn't say on here. Paid $15.49 for one song. That was what you did back then. Fuck, it's worth it. Big shout out to Audrey who's just joined us. Thank you, Audrey, for tuning in. It's wonderful to see you in the chat, exploring all this vinyl that you're probably going to hear 100 more times in your life. These kind of tracks is what really got me into it, and just that real progressive sound. I guess this was progressive trance back in the day. 138. It's kind of fast for me now, but I think in the whole look of it all, wasn't really that fast. But I don't think I could play this at 138. Maybe I can. Maybe I will. Let's see. We're gonna finish up this one. I'm gonna do another question from one of the questions that got sent in the last couple of days. Meal of tuna and white fish in a what kind of broth was that? Like a salmon broth, maybe? I don't know. Whatever it was, it smelled very good. And hang out with us as well. So enjoy. Pretty great record. Always loved playing that out. It's weird. At the time, everyone knew it, but then when you played it, a lot of people were like, "What is this?" Like, guys, you don't know what this is. But not everybody was a train spotter like me, I guess. So, yeah, here we go. This is gonna ramp up a bit even more. Just to say as well, if you were tuning in for the first time to the Rolling Ball, make sure to say hi. Follow us on Instagram. Same thing, just the Rolling Ball, YBR, Facebook, YouTube. We're on all those platforms. Just really want to bring something a little bit different to this whole Twitch thing. I've seen a lot of great stuff going on out there. And yeah, I just want to have some fun. I never get a chance to really play these kind of tracks and just do something different. So keep an eye out for us. There's going to be some pretty cool stuff coming along the way. So we're going to go into one more question. Let's see here. Let me put this away. And question here. Let me call it up. Okay, hold on a sec. All right. Darlene from North Van, that's where I am right now, says, if you could go back in time and make a track at that time, what kind of record would you make? So I think the question, when I read that, I kind of thought about it, and I said, at the time when I first started getting into it, I had no idea what I was doing, whether it was making a record or mixing records, but it was just all about learning, pushing, practicing, failing, falling, and having fun. I think at the time, if I could make a track, it's kind of similar to the last one, but I'll just play a little bit of it. It's quite incredible, to me anyway. I think it's the right side. Give me one sec.
Residence.
Nope, not that one. Okay, here we go. So this is Magic Alec. A track called Resonance. Of course, the Goodfellows remix. So I had just gotten these turntables back in, I believe it was August of 1998 or so, 97 maybe. And this is one of the first tracks that we bought. And this was it. This is the only type of music I wanted to play. So that answering that question, if I would go back and learn how to make music then, I would have probably made a record just like this. I'm going to skip ahead to the breakdown. It's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty cool. Took me like, I don't know, 20 years to find this track again. I think I got it for like 99 cents on Discogs. I think the first time I actually got to hear this out live was at a party in May of 98, I want to say. Called Super Sweet, and it was in the UBC Thunderbird Arena indoors. Probably with Christopher Lawrence that played it. Pretty sick. Raves out, kind of burns out near the end. I guess I'd probably end the night with that record. All right, something a little bit different for me, anyway. This is a classic, I guess you could say. Not something I'd normally play in my sets, but something definitely groundbreaking at the time, of course, when it came out. You probably all know this too, but just want to play it.
Getting so fucking out here.
course, the one and only Africa Bambaataa. It's like old breakdancing kind of groove. This is actually off the soundtrack for 808 the movie. All the tracks on this pack are from the movie 808. Basically a movie about the 808 drum machine. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend checking it out. Covers all of it. It talks about house music, Detroit techno, all the different types of music that ended up using the 808 and how influential it was. People still use it today. I don't think you can ever get that kind of sound out of a digital station, but you can. But programming one of those things would have been pretty incredible back then. Of course, the iconic sample of Kraftwerk, Trans-Europe Express in there. There's actually a whole documentary about this track on YouTube somewhere. I'll post it up in the link later on. Pretty incredible when you think of the time when this came out, what they were doing, what the technology they had, how they were able to put something like this together.
There is such a place that creates such a melody. Our world was by the plan of a master jam. Get up and dance. Time to chase your dreams. About to see. Make your body sway. Socialize. Get down. Let your soul lead the way. Shake it now. Go, ladies. It's a living dream. Love, life, live.
Just to think about how many other records were born or created just from listening to this. How this was just an original of the species at the time.
Everybody say rock it, don't stop it. Everybody say sock it and clock it. Everybody say each needs sun sheet. Say planet rock. It's the short shot. Say planet rock. It's the short shot. Southern piece of the world. Spread the message of our world. Men, women, boys, and girls. Hey, our planet rock is so work it on it. You got the groove. Move, shadow to tattoo. Son, feel the groove. Feel it. Do what you want to, but you know you got to be cool and boogie. Out on the floor. Go down, bring it low. Close to the ground. And everybody just rockin', don't stop it. We gotta rock it, don't stop. Keep ticking and talking. Working all around the clock. Everybody just rockin', don't stop it. We gotta rock it, don't stop it. We gotta rock it, don't stop it. We gotta rock it, don't stop. We gotta rock it, don't stop it. We gotta rock it, don't stop it. We gotta rock it, don't stop it. We gotta rock it, don't stop.
Yeah, pretty timeless record. A lot of people probably don't know it exists. I know a lot of people do, obviously. But on the topic of collaborations, this one pretty much blew me out of the water when it come out. I had no idea. I never knew it was coming, that it was even going to be a release. And then when I got it, just blew me away. As it is, three of pretty much my all-time favorite producers, artists, all smashed into one track. I couldn't believe it. That's Chemical Brothers, Out of Control, Sasha remix. Of course, Bernard Sumner from New Order doing the vocals. Played this record a lot. I think that was my second copy of this. I just wore it out. Played it so many times.
Sometimes I feel that I'm misunderstood. The river's running deep right through my blood. Your naked body's lying on the ground. You always get me up when I'm down.
Shout out, big shout out to Mr. Darren Brewer, all the way from sunny Porsche equipment. I've let Dublin, my cat, pick the next track. Hope it's alright. I think you'll be disappointed. There was actually a music video for this track as well back then. So it's not really that old, but I guess it is pretty old if there's a music video for it. Chemical Brothers always had really good videos. the end really messed me up always when I was mixing this one. Thought it was off, but it's just a track. Audrey, you're asking where the Chemical Brothers are now? They are touring a lot, just sadly not to Canada very much. The last 2 records or albums weren't really my thing, but I still always love them. So my cat Dublin, he picked the next record. It actually goes pretty well with this. I think I actually mixed this one together with this one. Hold on. So yeah, Out of Control, Sasha remix by the Chemical Brothers. Pretty outstanding record. I know a lot of people love that one. But this one, this goes back as well around that same time, maybe actually a little bit later. So this one I played a lot as well. Usually at the Lotus. I was playing, had a residency at the Lotus in Vancouver. God, long time ago. 2002 maybe, 2001. This was always an end of the night record. Just about to go home, I would play this. It's pretty fast. Played a lot slower now that I think about it. It's Dot Allison and We Are All Science. Track on a big system was just something else. Just filled the room up, and I don't know, just always just got right in the bones of the place that I played it at. requests you guys want to hear. I'm going to go for a little bit longer tonight. I'm actually enjoying this much more than I thought. So if you are interested in hearing something from the past or from the future, just let me know. This here is known as the Happy Leg. Well, Audrey, I have just the thing for you coming up next. First request. Darren, yes, we do. We sure do. It's kind of a rare remix, I think, that they did. But it's cool. That was a weapon back in the day, that record. Still yet to find a good digital copy. The cut on that record is actually quite poor, and it always skipped out when I did the mix. So the first request from Audrey, it is a Breaks record. Originally was not a Breaks record. Let's see if I got the right side here. Hold on. We do. I've ever played this version out. It was actually, it got sent to me from Watergate, obviously the big famous club in Berlin. I was on their mailing list for many, many years. And I guess as a good customer, or as a good person that consistently played their music, I was sent this track about 2 years ago. I think it came out 3 years ago. It's the ultra rare Glow in the Dark Ananda Twins remix of Josh Wink, Higher State of Consciousness. I think this is mix 1. we just got a question come in, actually. We're kind of new listeners. What exactly are brakes? It's a great question. So brakes, your normal, I used to call it, or still call it, 4 on the floor, which is like your normal techno house beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Brakes is more of this kind of style, where it's describe it. Here, let's talk. That's a break beat. It's a great question, actually. How do you describe breaks? A lot of people love breaks. I remember first starting out DJing, I wasn't super fond of it. Get stuck there, didn't really go anywhere, and I wondered how DJs could only play breaks track or a breaks DJ. I get it now after all these years, but yeah, that's a really good question. This record actually really does glow in the dark. The original was about 1996 when this first came out. Actually, 94. This remix is from 2019, as it says here on the box. I actually met Josh Wink a couple times, and I asked him. One of the questions I actually asked him was, "Did you go insane making Higher State of Consciousness?" And he said, "Yes, I did." It is very, very ahead of its time, yes. state of consciousness. Unbelievable, that one. So second request of the night, we wanted some John Creamer and Stefan K. So it's kind of not a one remix that they did that was not too well known. I think I got this in my very, very, very short trip to England. I got this one at Plastic Fantastic. It's Pure Tone, Addicted to Bass, John Creamer and Stefan K remix on Gusto Records. I don't think you could even kind of think now. Yeah, I got this at Plastic Fantastic in London. The crazy thing about that record shop, I think probably most record shops in Europe, they're open till like midnight. You just go there anytime. And I told the guy I was from Canada and I was visiting. I had made my long voyage to their store. And actually the guy at the counter went in the back, what kind of music you like, what are you into? And I told him he'd come out with about like 40 tracks, just a big stack of records. And he was like, mate, we won't put these on the shelf till tomorrow, but first crack at it because he came all this way. And one of these, this track was in that pile. I had to buy a record bag there just to bring them all home from the trip. Time in Vancouver when all these type of DJs came through the town, and it was like one after another, like Monday night, Sunday night, Thursday night, with Timo Moss, Janeglia, John Creamer, all those guys, everybody. I'll never forget because I remember it saying to a friend of mine, I was like, it's never gonna happen again. The sound was just so popular. Everyone was just flying around, playing all these same kind of tracks. War, maybe. Such a great time. So many, so many gems in there that I'm rediscovering now, and playing in my sets. It's a lot of all that one does, but at the time I was pretty much in love with this record. The fact that I got it from the UK maybe like 2 days before anybody else, that was pretty cool.
Better
record. Pretty slow for the time. Only 123, around there maybe. Yeah, you had to pitch it out. So a couple more, and we will bid you adieu. Adieu? Adieu. Adieu? I do. Holy, this sleeve is really thrashed. It's got 2 openings. Anyway, this one's in a much better condition, probably because I only got it not that long ago. And it is, well, you're just going to have to hear it. In loving memory of Fletch, this is Depeche Mode, Pain That I'm Used To. Of course, the Jacques Ducamp remix. I heard this on a radio show. I couldn't remember where, when. Probably John Digweed, somebody like that. And I literally lost it. It blew me away. And I had to get it. I think I got it like the next day or 2 days later.
There's a hole in your soul like an animal, with no conscience, repentance, and love. Close your eyes, pay the price for your paradise. Devil's feet on the seeds of the sun. I can't conceal what I feel, what I know is real. No mistake in the faking, I can't. With a prayer in the air, I will leave it there. On a note full of hope, not despair.
It's tricky, this one, because it kind of doesn't really do too much at the beginning, but then just all hell breaks loose.
I'm not sure what I'm looking for anymore. I just know that I'm harder to console. I don't see who I'm trying to be instead of me, but the key is a question of control. All this running around, well, it's getting me down. Just give me a pain that I'm used to. I don't need to believe all the dreams you can see. You just need to achieve something that rings true. All this running around, well, it's getting me down. Just give me a pain that I'm used to. I don't need to believe all the dreams you can see. You just need to achieve something that rings true. you say what you're trying to play anyway. I just pay while you're breaking all the rules. All the signs that I find have been underlined. And devils thrive on the drive that is fueled. All this running around, well, it's getting me down. Just give me a pain that I'm used to. I don't need to believe all the dreams you can see. You just need to achieve something that rings true, 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 something. All this running around, well, it's getting me down. Just give me a pain that I'm used to. I don't need to believe all the dreams you can see. You just need to achieve something that rings true. All this running around, well, it's getting me down. Just give me a pain that I'm used to. I don't need
Another really long record.
all the dreams you can see. You just need to achieve something that rings true.
This is one you could usually play right at the beginning or right at the end.
I'm not sure what I'm looking for anymore. I'm not sure what I'm looking for anymore. I'm not sure what I'm looking for anymore. I'm not sure what I'm looking for anymore.
So the next one has a really big place in my heart. Save this one kind of for the end here tonight. A little ways to go yet. One of the questions I had, about 4 questions come in. The one here I've got here, Greg from Whistler has asked, if you could play one track at sunrise, what would it be? And this is a pretty easy one for me. I actually have played it at sunrise. I was lucky enough to do it at Burning Man. I think it was 2001, the last time I was there. And yeah, it was definitely a bucket list moment, so I'm going to play it right now. If you guys know it, let me know in the comments or in the chat, because it means a lot to me, this one. So hold on. Anyone that knows me knows this one, how important it is to me, this track. I'll never forget the first time I heard it. Grade 10, grade 9, so it would have been 1990, right when this record came out. My friend Kevin Gamble brought me this tape, 808 State. 90, the name of the record. This is it here. And the record's called Pacific 707, and it was called Pacific 202. It had many different names, but it was pretty much the 808 State record that came out. I love these guys so much. This is the grit mix. Not the normal mix, but I love this one. birth of rave culture in the 80s when they come out. The story, the history behind it, time. Listened to it, or played it hundreds and hundreds of times. This is the 30-year re-release on blue vinyl. Serial number 737 if anybody's taking the record. We'll have a few more here tonight, and we're going to call it a night. We're going to do this again every couple weeks. So we haven't missed anything just yet. There's actually a fantastic video I just found recently, actually on YouTube, and they actually deconstruct the record, the track, how they made it. And Graham Massey from 808 State actually helped them with the deconstruction of it. It's quite cool if you're into that sort of thing. Well, while we're on the subject of Manchester, a few good records came out of there. This one. If you're familiar with the movie 24 Hour Party People, this was the ending track in that movie. Here to Stay by New Order. It's the Felix the Housecat remix. This was a tough one to find. The sleeve is very cool because it actually has a picture of the hacienda from the movie. They recreated the whole movie. Audrey, you and I still need to watch this one. It's quite something. Yeah, Here to Stay. 4-hour party people is all about. Factory Record Story, about New Order, Mondays, You Ready, Call 'em, Joy Division, how it became and what it was. I've followed that story for so many years. I feel like I was there sometimes. Talking to people that were actually in it. Said it wasn't that great. It was pretty special, but I think they realized later in life that how important it was being on the cusp of that change that influence that one nightclub and that one city in the world had on music. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us without that. Quite the record. I loved it when it, as the ending credits for that movie was pretty awesome. Felix the House Cat remix, New Order, Here to Stay. So I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. One of my favorite artists from way back. Just quite a group. Very, very popular when they come out. I think one of the members has since passed away. But anyway, here it is. See if you recognize this one. One of the classics. One of my favorites. Probably don't have it on the right speed, but let's see. That's better. That's better. Club mix. So if you're ever going to play this in the club, this is the one you're going to drop. Apparently this was a promo, this record, at one point. I have the promo copy here. Of course, it's PM Dawn, Paper Doll, club remix. Then the club remix was a few minutes longer, beginning and the exit, or maybe 2 or 3 minutes extended on top of the main. Like 6 minutes long, and the regular was like 3.5.
Imagine yourself as a link on a chain that's wrapped around someone's mind. If you break off, then things start to change, but then you realize that there's no time, no direction as you fly through the wind. You stop to ponder on a pink chateau. The theme from Mahogany still transcends, but quote unquote, that's the way it goes. I'm looking at the picture again. I'm looking at the picture again. I spin the sundial to expectation. 20 years ago, I saw you yesterday. You're looking at the picture now. I see you looking at the picture now. And for the slightest moment, I watched you think about what it's like as a paper doll. One of these days I think you will find yourself as a paper doll. Yeah. One of these days I think you will find yourself a paper doll. Oh, paper doll. Imagine yourself as a cloud in the sky. You pass me by and I blow you a kiss. A thinking cloud, so you're wondering why. Only to find out.
We're gonna let this one play out, and I got two more, and we're gonna call it a night tonight. Thank you so much, everybody that tuned in. We had a raid going there before. Amazing. Thank you so much. If you like this, make sure to follow here on Twitch.
You're thinking about yesterday. Now you're thinking about yesterday. For the slightest moment,
YouTube, all the famous popular channels that all the kids are doing. Turn it up, follow in, watch the shit.
Yeah, babe. One of these days I think you will find yourself a paper doll. Oh, paper doll, 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 paper doll. Regardless of how you think, regardless of how you feel, see yourself as more than a human being. It's recognizable spiritually and mentally. Hold my hand forever. Paper doll. One of these days I think you will find yourself as a paper doll. Yeah, babe. One of these days I think you will find yourself a paper doll.
They were most notably most known for Set Adrift on Memory,
One of these days I think you will find yourself as a paper doll. Yeah, yeah. One of these days I think you will find yourself a paper doll. Oh, paper doll, paper doll, paper doll, paper doll, paper doll, paper doll, paper doll. Yeah, baby, paper doll.
Memory Lane for sure. This was like cassette single days.
Paper doll.
And then CD single. Whoa. Had 3 or 4 tracks on it. And this tape single had.
Paper doll, baby, paper
This
doll.
one I think actually has
Paper doll, baby,
instrumental,
paper doll.
radio mix, a club mix, and then there's a B-side which I never played. I'm not playing that tonight.
Paper doll, paper doll, paper doll, paper doll, paper doll, paper doll, paper doll.
All right, so a couple more, and I will bid you farewell for this evening. Happy Groundhog Day to everybody out there that celebrates Groundhog Day. Apparently we have 6 more weeks of winter, so that means a lot more people being inside and just being inside, going on to Twitch and Mixcloud. I'm going to drop this one and one more, and good night. So this one's also pretty special to me. First come out, first I heard it, Sasha and Digweed, Northern Exposures. The second one, first track, disc 1, I think was Sasha. Gus Believe, of course the 16B remix. All day long this record. Found a digital copy finally like 10 years ago. Played it. And just have never ever stopped loving this record. Gus, such a great band. I believe they're coming to Vancouver this year, so I'm gonna check it out. If they do come, definitely don't miss that.
Jesus, but I'm close to him. We talk all the while. We talk all the while. I'm no Jesus, but he comforts me. We walk side by side on the Jesus, but I'm close to him. We talk all the while, we talk all the while. I'm no Jesus, but he comforts me. We walk side by side. On the water we walk religiously. On the water we talk seriously. On the water we talk, on the water we walk, on the water we talk, on the water we walk, on the water we talk, on the water we walk, on the water we talk, on the water we walk, on the water we talk, on the water we walk, on the water we talk, on the water we walk, on the water we talk, on the water we walk, on the water we talk seriously.
Kind of like a jazzy number in a way. Yeah, it had that mid-90s break vibe. I don't really think there was anything else like this. There was, I'm sure, but it just got so popular, this record, because of where it was and what that compilation meant to everybody. Northern Exposure's mix compilation. Trying to collect all the tracks from that mix is very, very difficult. Some of the singles that are very, very rare, very expensive. Still missing about 5 or 6 at least. Complete that one day.
The pool is dirty, but I'm feeling clean. Love is the drug. Love is the drug. Need a Russian, then he comes to me. He gives me a hug. Fill my pockets with stones,
So in the
but
mix
I can't see.
from the Northern Exposure, they cut this part out. They've already mixed it out by now. So whenever I hear this track on its own, it always feels kind of weird. It's just long gone in the. So one more, and we'll bid you good night, good farewell. Not much to say about this one. Just that it's, I think, the most beautiful song ever written. Joy Division, Love Will Tear Us Apart.